to this podcast, Married to His Will. I am Suzette Williams, your host. If this is your first time, I am so excited to welcome you to this podcast. I'm so excited that you've taken the time to listen or watch. This podcast is for inspiration and enjoyment. I also take pleasure in providing a bit of clinical information here as well, since I'm a licensed professional counselor in the state of Georgia and nationally certified. Please catch up on previous episodes where I share my testimony, especially that first episode of season 1. I want to remind you that God can deliver you out of that problem you face. He's not only interested in saving you from hell, but He cares that you thrive in Him. I'm excited about this journey and for all those who have joined me along the way, and for those who will join me next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you find this content enjoyable or inspiring in any way. Please read the description area for any other information that may not be stated in the video or corrections that are made. Since my divorce, I have found a new appreciation for who I am and who I'm becoming in Christ. To my future hubby, if you're listening out there, may you find me where God has positioned me to be in His presence. I am so happy He is always there, and I plan to stay married to His will. Enjoy this next episode. Hello, hello, hello. How are you out there? How are you doing? It's been a while since I came to you. I'm so happy to be back on this episode of Married to His Will. I'm Suzette Williams, your host, and I'm, so grateful that I'm here once again to share with you how awesome life can be and sometimes how detrimental it can be. So it's been a while. But thank you for being here, my BFFs, my cousins, my friends from all over the world. Thank you for listening to this voice. I had a video all prepared last week. Yes, for Easter. And you know what? I came home, I got tired, I didn't bother with the video, and the time has passed. And so I'm doing another episode today. But for those of you who are watching this and who are listening, happy belated Easter. And wasn't it an awesome time? I had a great time on Easter Sunday at church. And happy I went. I hope you also had a great time and that you worship the Lord with everything and every fiber of your being. I know Easter is not the only time to celebrate the death, burial, and resurrection of our Lord Jesus, but we commemorate that at all times because that is, after all, the gospel, right? That's where we get the gospel. Without Jesus dying, well, what's the good news, right? He died so that we can be saved, so that we have freedom and liberty to worship. The main thing is that He died so that our lives will be saved. That there is life after death, right? That what we couldn't do for ourselves, Jesus did for us. And so the whole thing about freedom and liberty, that's an American thing. But there is freedom in Jesus, okay? And when you're in Jesus, you have liberty. So today I felt like talking about laughter. When was the last time you laughed? First of all, I know what it's like to have a lot of pain, emotional pain. For those of you who have been following me for a while, you know that I went through a divorce. I didn't know I'd suffer pain because I was happy when it happened. I was finally happy to end my misery. But I have to go through a process of grief. And to this day, there are times I'm like, I hate being single. There are times I feel like that. But I really have adjusted and I've come a long way. It's been 3 years and more since I've been by myself. But with my kiddos, of course, I'm not ever really by myself. And sometimes I definitely have as much accountability as I had when I was married. So I'm not just out here just living however I feel like. But I'm, happy for what I'm learning in my singlehood. And for God creating an opportunity for me to be whole and for me to reconnect with who I really am in Christ. But today, I feel like talking about laughter. I feel like there is healing power in laughter, right? So I want to talk about the healing power of laughter. How does it feel when you're laughing? I mean, I know I need to laugh. It's sometimes I will will myself to laugh by watching a comedy, a sitcom, something I enjoy, because I just feel like if I go too long without laughing, that's just not me. And you know what? When I was married to the wrong person, or I was in the wrong situation, I didn't laugh that much. Well, not as much as I would laugh when I'm with my family, like my sisters. And I think laughter is definitely good medicine, and there are benefits to laughter. So, welcome to this special episode on the healing power of laughter. You know, in a world often filled with stress and challenges, laughter can be a beacon of light, offering numerous benefits to our mental, emotional, and physical well being. Today, we must explore how laughter can transform our lives and inspire us to find joy in everyday moments. So, there are many benefits of laughter. Laughter is more than just a spontaneous reaction to something funny. It is a powerful tool that can have profound impact on our health and happiness. So, here are some of the incredible benefits of laughter. It reduces stress. Did you know that? There is stress reduction. Laughter triggers the release of endorphins, the body's natural feel good chemicals. This helps in reducing stress and promoting a sense of well being. So, when it releases those endorphins, it releases or reduces stress. It helps to reduce stress. Laughter also enhances immunity. I didn't know that till I did the research, right? Regular laughter can boost our immune system, making us more resilient against illnesses. Who knew that? That's how much laughter is important. It can improve your mood. It can lighten anger's heavy load and foster a more positive outlook on life. I think if you're having an argument with your spouse, make them laugh. It will reduce the issue or what seems like a big issue. It will kind of, bring you all together in more harmony, right? Improve your mood. It strengthens relationships. Sharing laughter with others strengthens bonds and creates a sense of connection and belonging. Maybe that's why I feel so connected to this person I've been talking to for a while now. We laugh a lot. And I love to laugh. So that works in my book. If I could laugh with this person, mm, yeah, there may be wedding bells. Who knows? But yes, laughter is good medicine. I've often heard that. So, what is your personal story when it comes to laughter? I can remember growing up in Bull Bay, Jamaica, a little place called Bull Bay. In Jamaica, it's a rural area, suburban, if you will, rural, and it's kind of like the countryside, right? You come out of Kingston and you go into Bull Bay. It's rural St. Andrew. That's where I live, on the top of the hill, close to Bubble Camp, where the Rastafarians used to do their chants and so on. Far away, a long time ago, this is where I lived. A beautiful place called Bull Bay. Windsor Lodge, Carmen Way, that's the name of the street. And I remember, especially after we had this big hurricane, was in, I think, 1987 or 88, 1988, I would say, because maybe it was close to 7, when we had Hurricane Gilbert. And I remember after that, we were sitting in the darkness because we didn't have power for months, and we would be on our veranda sitting with neighbors and friends, and we would be laughing at stories. I remember even without Gilbert, for many years, my dad would sit out there with us and he would crack jokes, and my sister Cherie, she would crack jokes, and we always just have a good laugh together. And those are moments you never forget. It really binds us together. I didn't realize how awesome laughter was as I really think about this topic. I decided to talk about this topic today because I want you to consider, even in your rough time, because everybody's going through hard times, right? Find a space where you can laugh. Get that belly laughter. Before I got started on recording this video, or this podcast, I was scrolling through Instagram and I was laughing my head off looking at these different videos. I was like, man. And then not only the videos, but reading the comments, I will be cracking up. I'm like, man, people are funny. And I just enjoy it. So when it comes to laughter, I have many memories growing up as a kid. I remember sitting with my family watching sitcoms and we would laugh together. Those are awesome moments. You know what? I probably need to do that more with my kiddos. We need to watch more funny stuff together. Because laughter is a beautiful thing, although I laugh with them too. I love to act crazy with my kids and they'll be like, Mommy, you're so crazy. Who you get your craziness from? I'm like, my dad. As quite sometimes as nonchalant as he may be, he is funny. He was cracking me up on the phone yesterday. I'm like, Daddy, I love that. You know, that reminder of my dad, how he makes me laugh. Just beautiful. So, what is your story about laughter, right? Think about a time you laughed and laughed. You know, you may be going through a really difficult situation right now, but what would make you laugh? Um, So there are ways to incorporate more laughter into your life. If you're looking to invite more laughter into your daily routine, consider these practical tips. Watch a comedy. I just said that, right? Spend an evening watching a funny movie or a stand-up special. Some of these stand-up specials, though, they're a little raunchy for me. But yeah, whatever floats your boat, enjoy it. And then join a laughter yoga class. I've never been to one, but I'm just learning about that right now. Experience the benefits of laughter and physical exercise combined. I think I might like that. Maybe that will get me exercising. Number three, surround yourself with lighthearted people. I love that. I love to be around people who can handle a joke. You know, we're not, not jokes that are derogatory and sarcastic, but that are gonna be uplifting and fun. To have fun. You can have fun with these people. So spend time with friends and family who make you laugh and bring joy to your life. Number four, find humor in everyday situations. Try to see the lighter side of life's challenges and embrace a playful attitude. What does the Bible say about laughter? Do you know? The Bible addresses laughter in several contexts, often highlighting its significance in human experience and its spiritual implications. So, here are some key perspectives on laughter as found in the scriptures: joy and celebration. So, in joy and celebration, there's the expression of joy, right? Laughter is often associated with joy and celebration. In the Old Testament, Sarah laughed when she heard that she would bear a child in her old age, which was an expression of disbelief that turned into joy. And you can find that in Genesis 21, verse 6. This indicates that laughter can be a response to unexpected blessings and divine intervention. Celebration and worship. The Bible also depicts laughter in the context of worship and celebration. Psalm 126, verse 2 reflects on the joy of the Israelites returning from exile. Our mouths were filled with laughter, our tongues with songs of joy. This verse underscores laughter as a natural response to God's deliverance and blessings. Laughter as healing. So, I just talked about laughter as a joy and celebration, laughter as healing, as having a merry heart. So Proverbs 17, verse 22 states, a cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. This suggests that laughter and joyful disposition can have a healing effect, promoting physical and emotional well-being. Don't you want to laugh a little more? So having a merry heart is important to God. And then laughter in wisdom and literature, contrasting foolishness. In Ecclesiastes, the teacher explores the futility of life and the limitations of laughter when pursued as an end in itself. Ecclesiastes 2, verse 2 says, I said of laughter, it is madness, and of pleasure, what does it accomplish? This reflects the idea that laughter, when disconnected from deeper meaning, can be empty. So then laughter should be valuable then, right? Balanced perspective. The book of Proverbs often contrasts wise and foolish behaviors, indicating that while laughter has its place, it should be balanced with wisdom and understanding. So we're not just doing foolish laughing, I guess. Laughter and mockery. So I've talked about joy and celebration as it relates to laughter in the Bible. We talked about joy and celebration, laughter as healing, laughter as in wisdom literature, and then there's laughter and mockery. So derisive laughter. The Bible also cautions against laughter that mocks or ridicules others. Proverbs 14:13 notes, even in laughter the heart may ache, and rejoicing may end in grief. This serves as a reminder that laughter used to belittle others may lead to negative outcomes. Wow. So, our laughter, when I'm talking about laughter today, I'm not talking about that type of laughter where it's in mockery to someone or hurt somebody. It really is about lighthearted, feel good moments with family and friends, or just laughing on your own to something that just makes you laugh, but not at someone else's expense. So, as we consider laughter today, the Bible does present laughter as a multifaceted expression, capable of revealing joy, providing healing, and offering moments of celebration. However, it also warns against using laughter in a way that lacks substance or mocks others. The scriptures encourage a balanced approach where laughter is embraced as a gift from God, enriching life and relationships. Isn't that a beautiful thing to know that God laughs and He wants to make us laugh? So, laughter is a universal language that transcends cultural barriers and connects us all. By embracing the joy it brings, we can navigate life's ups and downs with a lighter heart and a brighter outlook. So, with that said, I hope this episode inspires you to seek out laughter and spread its contagious positivity to those around you. Remember, a day without laughter is a day wasted. Wow. We gotta laugh more, people. So I'm not gonna belabor this podcast, but I'm just gonna remind you to laugh. It seems to me that laughter is the will of God. And what is the name of this podcast? Married to His Will. So why not try a little laughter today? There's a song that I remember at a youth retreat we sang this song. It was one of those songs we had in that big booklet of songs that we used to sing. And it says, it sounded like a Jewish song. It says, Messiah's come and He's brought life and He put laughter in my soul. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Messiah's come and He's brought life and He's put laughter in my soul. What would have been enough if He brought peace? It would have been enough if He brought joy. Messiah's come and He's brought life and He put laughter in my soul. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. We used to laugh when we would sing it. It's so funny. Messiah's come and He's brought life and He's put laughter in my soul. So I just want to remind you that the little light that comes out when you laugh, God put that there, right? So there is healing in your laughter. So find it. It is good medicine for you. So laugh, laugh, laugh. And that's it for this episode. Remember to like and subscribe, okay? And share with your friends if you feel like it. But I was inspired to talk about laughter today because I think we all need a little bit of laughter every day. Just to remind us of the joy and celebration that comes with life. And that laughter is a celebration and worship before God. And yeah, let's balance our perspective about it, right? It's not a bad thing, but enjoy it. And stay married to His will. God bless you, everyone.